And hello everybody, we are live here from Darlington under the lights where we are getting ready for another chase race. This is the second half of the chase here in the Mobil 1 Cup Series, and boys, it's starting to shape out pretty good. After a second, after a second place finish last week, Davey Johnson is ahead in the points by 15 over Max Neuwirth in second place. So it's a 50-point gap from first through 12th. So as of right now, still everybody's in contention to win the final championship, but the only thing is they have to step up their game if they want to get a good shot. So starting on the pole today is the number 42 of Eric and Rage. He already has 2 wins this season, and he got himself a pole here at Darlington. It's a track that they say is too tough to tame, but in my opinion, it's too tough to pass. So getting the pole here could be a very good thing for that 42 car. So I do not have the points in front of me at the moment, so we're just going to go ahead and get the command and get things underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
There we go. Command has been given, and there they go. Off onto the track they go. You see Davey Johnson starting about mid-pack. So I guess I'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. We got 37 laps of racing here today at Darlington. .37 laps. We're going to hopefully see some good, clean action here at here at Darlington. Who is going to conquer the lady in black tonight? As you see, the cars are here. O'Neal Baldwin has himself a good starting spot in 4th. Dane Ammon, of course. There's James Norway and others up here in the chase. So here we go, getting ready to take the green flag here at Darlington. Eric and Rage takes the green flag. We're underway. And it's our race off down into turn number 1. It looks like the 42 is going to try to get the advantage, and he does off the corner. The 42 car gets an advantage. We're looking in the back of the pack here to see how the racing's going. The 4 of Veydarvu is in the wall. Rohit Veydarvu kind of slapped the wall a little bit there, going through turns 3 and 4 there. That's the first Darlington stripe today. We're going to go back to the front now, where Eric and Rage is still the leader. We're going to see as the cars come through turns 3 and 4. They're blistering fast pace. Fastest car on the racetrack that time by was the 24 of Joseph Srigley, who won at Dover this season. We'll see if the 24 can try to make an attempt to pass on that 26 car. Doesn't seem likely. Like I said, this track is too tough to tame and too tough to pass. Except for back here, you see the 39 car going around, everyone going around the 9 car who is stuck on the outside. Then it's just single file the rest of the way, all the way up towards the leaders. But you cannot count out pit stops. Pit stops will definitely be happening in this race. Just gonna have to wait and see when it'll take place. '42 car's got the clean air. He's pulled a bit of a gap on the 26 of Garrett Pick. This is usually typical Darlington style racing here, as we're going to kind of go through the field a little bit. Let's see where our points leader is at. Where is the 43 car at? Here he is, right here. He is back in the 22nd position. And remember, it's only, I think it's either 14 or 15 point gap between first and second. So who knows what can happen if he stays back here in the 22nd position. As we're going to go a little bit further ahead here, back into the top 10. Garrett Pick is beginning to run down the 42 car just a slight bit. At the rate that these cars are single file, if this 26 puts the 42 on the outside line, then the 42 is going to slide way, way back. Oh, we have a battle for second. Look at this. Finally, the first battle of the day. And it involves going for second place. They just put the 26 car on the outside line, and he is just falling back. Oh, now finally, he finally closed the hole right there, the 26 car. Probably fell back all the way, it looks like, to about the 7th position. Sixth position. Now look at how fast that 24 car has closed the distance on the 42. Will he try to go to underneath them? He doesn't look like he's gonna have a good enough run. He had a run, but it wasn't quite good enough to get him around. So 24 car, Joseph Strigley, still over the back bumper of that 42 machine. We thought about cutting low, but then he thought about how the entry is gonna be for turns 1 and 2. He's gonna try again. He's got a good run here, and he's bringing Nick Alton up with them in that 90. Slowly through turns 3 and 4 here, and off the corner again. The 24 could use a bit of a shove from the 90 car, help him kind of get around him. But we'll wait and see how it goes. Keeping an eye up on the leaders here. Now we're going to kind of go through the back of the pack here. Everybody's single file now. This is how it is. The 42 beginning to pull away again from the back bumper of the 24. Seems like the 42 car can pull away, and then the 24 will close right back up on him. Alright, you see where a bit of gaps are beginning to form here. The top 4 have broken away a little bit from 5th on back. And then 5th through 9th have kind of broken away a little bit from 10th. Can the 24 try to make any type of move on the 42? Pit stops. Oh, here they come. Pit stops happening. And it looks like the teammates are staying out. Yep, teammates staying out. Garrett Pick and James Norway must be strategy on their part. They're staying out. Trying to get that Toyota team to victory lane for the second time. James Norway and I believe Garrett Pick both have a win. Now the teammates come to pit road and they got to be careful not to run each other over. It's a very tough pit road to make on here. John Arndt and the 8 of Jonathan Zorlay stayed out. 55 car seems to be out first of these leaders, but if we look at all the others as they come off of pit road. Oh, we do have a lead change. Ooh, we do. The 42 was unable to get out of pit road first, so it almost looks as if the 24 car of Joseph Srigley could take the lead if the 55 car doesn't get past him. 55 car does get past him. Let's see what's gonna happen. Yep, and just as I said before, 55 car will now be the leader. Wade Brummer in the 55 will be the leader. The question will remain is, will they be able to make it all the way on fuel? Because that could definitely help James Norway and others. 55 car is the leader. Joseph Srigley is second. William Bedford third. Nick Alton fourth. Matthew Dallio 5th, Jordan Davis 6th, Eric and Rage dropped all the way back to 7th, Joshua Balkin up to 8th, Abe Troxel 9th, and Mamadou is in 10th. So let's see, where is our points leader? Davey Johnson still all the way back here in the 22nd position. Yep, still back in 22nd position, so this could drastically help these cars that are back far enough in the point standings. $18 laps to go here at Darlington, and pit stops have cycled are finished. The first round of pit stops finished, and it has cycled around as Wade Brummer the leader. Joseph Srigley, though, in that 24 is right on his back bumper, just like he did to the 42. He was able to get that close to him. I don't know if these cars can make it all the way on fuel. I believe, though, that the 26 and 29 car may be able to. If a caution comes out, that'll drastically change the whole thing here. The front two are broken away from the 2. And so on back down the list. We're looking back here at the leaders. Wade Brummer and the 24 all right next to each other here. The 55 was one of the first to come down pit road. The 24 was one of the second ones, and then the 29 and 26 were amongst those who were third to come down pit road. So at most, we know that the 29 and 26 car could probably make it a lap or two after, or a lap or two longer than these two front runners right here. So now the crunch time comes into play. And the 55 and 24, they can't really save fuel because they're racing each other right now. None of these drivers can really save any fuel, so it's just a run to see if they can make it all the way or not. 24 car can stay right on the back bumper. The fastest car on the racetrack is that number 55. At least he was before. He went a 27.898 that time. And a 27.857. So let's see, what is it this time? 28.05, 28.07. So the 24 car is just a little bit slower than the 55, but he's still right on the back bumper. 55 car kind of went a little higher up the track there than the 24. Doesn't seem like they're going to be able to do much of anything with each other. It's just going to be hoped that passing only on pit road really much today for the leaders. Coming down to the wire, we got 12 laps to go. They'll probably, if these cars have to come down the pit road, I'm assuming they'll probably do it with about 5 laps to go. In which case, I would probably assume that we would probably see just fuel-only pit stops to see if cars can gain any track position. 11 laps to go. Silence here because we are getting down to crunch time. 10 laps to go here at Darlington. The question remains, who will make it? The 4 car back in 40th. O'Neal Baldwin has fallen back to 39th. Brad Smith, Carson Gum, Preston Plord, and others in the back of the pack here. Davey Johnson's had a steady day in 22nd position. 9 laps to go as they cross the start-finish line, and it's still the 55 car leading, but now the 90 has closed in. And the 90 car going to put the 24. Oh no! Pit stops! Just like before, pit stops happening now. The 24 car will stay out this time. But a bunch of more drivers coming down pit road. That's giving the lead to this number 24. Still staying out is the 24 Strigley. Others now coming down pit road. Now comes Strigley down pit road. Strigley and others. And just like before, the 26 and the 29 car will stay out. 6 laps to go. '26, '29, '25 all stay out. Coming down pit road now. Who will be the leader when they come out of pit road? Looks like it'll definitely be the 55 car once again. Yep, 55 car just took the lead again, so looks like this is going to wrap it up. Pit stops are finished. Second pit stop of the day. Pit stops are finished. That's the end of pit stops, and the 55 car is going to have the lead. And the 43 car has made it up to 18th position. And not a lot of chase drivers up ahead. So here we go. Just the final couple of laps running down here at Darlington. Two laps to go. Big lead on that number 6 who just got freight trained again. Ben Braley's up here in that 92 car. White flag for the 55 of Wade Drummer. I think he went to victory lane so far once this season, but I'm not sure. Really got to look up my facts. But he's had a steady race all race long. He's been the fastest car on the track each time. Now, coming off of turn number 4, Wade Drummer is going to go to victory lane. He wins here at Darlington. We're still on standby. We're waiting for the rest of the cars to finish. There we go. It's official. Here we go. The race has been saved. Everything is official. And Wade Drummer is the official winner here today. And O'Neal Baldwin once again settles with a last place finish. So I want to thank everybody for joining me here at Darlington. Up next, I believe, is Iowa. So we're going back to Iowa there. So we're going to have fun and more short track racing. So for Michael Norman and all of the Mobil 1 Cup Series, I'm sorry I have to kind of cut this outro short. But next week is Iowa. Stay tuned for that. So this is Michael Norman saying, until we meet again.